Tonight's task in The Apprentice was arguably the hardest to date. Both teams had to create their own free premium magazine and then to sell its advertising space.
Well, Team Venture chose to target the over-60s market but struggled to come up with a suitable name. And after wisely ditching such suggestions as Coffin Dodger,
yeah, nice,
they went with the rather dubious Hip Replacement.
Yeah. Irony, that's why they went.
Is that what it was?
Apparently so, yeah. Team Logic went for a rather safer option, creating a traditional lads mag. But they were accused of living in the 90s and being out of touch with the modern man.
Well, if you didn't see last night's episode, and you don't want to know which team won, well, you're going to have to look away for the next few minutes. Here's the moment Lord Sugar sent the latest contestant packing.
Susan, I may have heard it too many times, and you may be too young. But I think that, Glenn, I have never yet come across an engineer that can turn his hands to business. And so, Glenn, you're fired.
Thank you for the opportunity, Lord Sugar.
He's still a big beater.
Absolutely, Glenn, because he's never yet met an engineer who can turn his hand to business. There aren't any, are there, clearly?
Well, I think there's one I know of, James Dyson. I think he's done quite well.
He's not done badly.
But, you know, I wouldn't compare myself directly to him. But, you know, you can only aspire, and hopefully one day I'll prove Lord Sugar wrong.
Yeah, what's really struck out for me on this series is the way that everybody says thank you when they get fired, or words of appreciation.
Well, you're just happy to be there. I mean, granted, that wasn't the result I wanted, but, you know, it's just such an amazing experience. And you say thank you because, you know, you've been picked out of quite a lot of people to get there, and, you know, it's been fantastic.
Hip replacement.
Yes,
what
really.
were you thinking?
Well, we were trying to be a bit disruptive. You know, if you look at your dentist reception table, you're going to probably pick it out, obviously not for the right reasons. And, you know, we maybe went a little bit too far in trying to be a bit too risque, but ultimately, yeah, there you go, it let us down.
Let's have a look at you trying to come up with a name.
Okay.
Not covered, Jim's team.
Okay, so first we ran through all the ideas that we had for the name of the magazine, and they hated every single one of them.
They're all too cliche. We need to be satirical.
Why don't we call it Coffin Dodger?
Pension mention or something like that.
I don't think we should mention pensions.
The old boot, or the old soak, or the old...
What's like a term that you call an old person?
Old boot.
What about golden oldie? No?
For the young oldies, or
for the young at heart.
For the young-hearted.
For the young at heart.
For the old-looking young-hearted. I don't know.
No,
like,
I think for the young at
yeah,
heart.
or just.
How about something to do with being hip, like be hip? Hip replacement.
Has always thought of a good one.
Hip replacements.
Yeah, hip replacement. I like that. Yes, we found a common ground there. Yeah.
I'm just thinking, is that a bit of a sensitive topic?
No, I don't think it. I think
you don't think so.
All agreed on hip replacement. Say aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Is that an aye, Susie?
No, but I'm happy to support it. No problem at all.
Oh, you see, once again, Susie's got it right.
Yeah,
and
she is very
then ends up being bulldozed by the rest of the team.
Well, no, I mean, Susie does come up with those good ideas, and I think like, the boardroom last night showed that she has got the fire in her belly to tell people what she wants. She just needs to do it a bit more on the task, and I think hopefully in the weeks to come she'll do that.
See, I was thinking while I was watching, what's a better name? And I thought, Hip 60. So you could just do something, you know, just Hip 60.
I like one of the guys at the Bowls Club came up with Zimmer. And I quite like Zimmer.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we were going for. I mean, they said Zimmer, the oldie.
Only mildly insulting to
we just got a bit carried away.
The trouble was, it looked like a knitting magazine with the front cover in the end, didn't it?
It did, yeah. It kind of got lost, the concept. We wanted to be a bit ironic, and it ended up, as you say, looking like a knitting magazine with a dodgy title.
But that was all Jim. That was all Jim. He was there in the boardroom with it, and he dodged the bullet again.
Yeah, I mean, he was the project leader, and he did dodge the bullet, and he's very good at that, as you can see. But we're all contributing, and obviously Jim and Susie fought in that boardroom strongly and sent me on my way.
I wonder, was it down to your pitch? We'll have a little look at a clip from it, if you could bear it.
Cover your eyes.
Could be on the sofa.
Here we go.
With hip replacement, Glenn.
Now, the reason we've picked the over 60s is because we feel that they are a massively untapped resource, and we've come up with hip replacement with the tagline, out with the old and in with the new. Basically, we want to dispel this image. We want it out that the old are done and dusted. We want to say that they're in with the new, basically. This is the front cover, by the way.
Could we give you some immediate feedback? My heart slightly sank, and I think John's jaw dropped. This does look like Viz have done a magazine for the over 60s. You've got a picture of someone in a cardigan.
We're showing that we're showing to the both sexes here. We're trying to get it through to people. We feel that basically the content is what sells it.
I love Nick's expression.
Nick's face all the way through. The other idea, which was the Lads Mag idea, did you like that idea? I didn't really like the whole sort of woman in a bikini with a hard hat on, and didn't know why the Lads Mag thing sold, but apparently it did. And are you not working in Lads Mags now?
Well, no, what I've done is I've taken things that I've learned from The Apprentice. One of the things was the mobile app task 2. I've already developed an app and put it on Android now as a result from experience on the show. And the things I learned in this task to do with the freemium magazines and the Lads Mag, but the men's lifestyle magazine.
What is an app? What kind of lifestyle app can you have?
Well, it's not a lifestyle app. I've looked at 2 things. So I've gone into mobile phone app development, and I'm also looking at men's lifestyle magazines to become involved in them.
Have you produced an app yet?
Yes, I have.
What's it do?
I'm
sounding like Lord Sugar now, aren't I?
It was a test bed. I've just learned how to go through the full process of code all the way to putting it on the market. It's an alarm clock that if you dismiss it, sometimes if you dismiss your alarm, some people roll over, go back to sleep, and then that's the end of it. This will rearm itself if you don't move the phone or don't move it around or anything like that to prevent you from sleeping in, basically. So it's like a backup snooze on top of your snooze.
It's a double snooze.
It's a double snooze.
Okay, all right.
What's it called?
It's called Shake Awake Alarm.
Shake Awake, yeah, that's what we actually need in practice. Is someone
now,
to
if you had an app that suddenly came and shook you awake,
that's what
we'd buy.
And as I say, I've taken existing code. It's a test bed. It's not my piece de la resistance.
Okay, we'll wait for that then, Glenn.
All right.
Thank you very much for coming in. Thank you.
Thanks.
Good luck with it.
The Apprentice continues next Wednesday at 9 o'clock on BBC One. If you missed